All right, guys, I'm so excited. I'm actually gonna try something I'm a little bit afraid of. I know that sounds funny, but I wanna try something probably super unwearable and just crazy and fun and out there. So I've never done anything like this, but I thought, why the heck not? It would be so fun to do this and play around. What's inspiring me is the new Tarte Moonwalk Treasure Prop Glitter. It is beautiful. I am obsessed. So that is gonna be my inspiration. And also I had bought this lipstick, oh my gosh, I don't even know, a couple months ago now. And I put it on a little bit just to see what it would look like, and I was scared to death. I went and wiped it off and I'm like, I can't do this. But we're gonna do something unicorn, magical, crazy out there, something that is not normal for me. And I totally get that some people like this, it's just not my style, but I wanna play around with it. So here we are, we're gonna play with it and see what happens and be inspired by this treasure pot and that blue lipstick. So without further ado, if you're interested in this video, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm super nervous but excited. Let's start with the fact that definitely be wearing sunscreen. If this is like something festival look wise that you're interested in, or like going to like a summer concert or something like that, I think this would be super fun. So that's kind of where my mind is at, is thinking like festival, summer concerts, you know, just having fun and being kind of creative and out there and just doing something you wouldn't normally do. So if you are going to be doing that, make sure you're wearing sunscreen. I highly recommend any of Dermalogica's first off, but this one is my favorite. It's a Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Recovery in SPF 50. It is amazing, and it's also in the Age Smart line, so it's gonna help with anti-aging, and you know you're protected from that sun. So make sure you've got that on. I've already got mine on, but just whatever you're wearing, just make sure you have a sunscreen, guys. Protect your skin. And then for my primer, I'm going to use the Urban Decay De-Slick Primer. If you've never used this before, I will give you a heads up that it does not like being rubbed, like swirled around on your skin. You have to pat it in. If you move it too much or rub too much, it's going to just roll and you're not going to enjoy this primer at all. Yeah, make sure you're patting and not rubbing. That way you're not rolling the primer off, and then that way you'll get a good, you know, primed face for your foundation. So we've got that on. I want to use my Maybelline Fit Me in shade 210 for my foundation today. I used this the other day and was super glad I did. Really liked it. So we're gonna use it again. And I believe this is just a sunscreen foundation. It's got an SPF of 18. I think this is more of like a natural wear foundation. It's not matte or anything like that. There, I believe, is a matte one, which I would be super interested. So I just got it on the back of my hand. I would be super interested in trying it out. But this one specifically, I think, is just more of like a natural type of wear. But we will build it up till we get the coverage that we want here. And luckily, my skin isn't being too bad with my hormones this month. There's just one shiner here. And then obviously my hyperpigmentation from my scarring, which is super annoying, but that's like an everyday occurrence. So I'm kind of used to it. That's what concealer is for, right? So I just build that up a little bit heavier. And there, and then anywhere where I have trouble areas. And down my neck, just so I know that it is going to be fluid all the way through. Okay, so for my concealer, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer and do that under eye and anywhere where my hyperpigmentation is bad. Also, any acne places that I need extra coverage, like this shiner hair, needs to go away. I hate hormonal acne. Like, literally, there's nothing you can do. Nothing dries it out. Nothing. It's so annoying. I tried all these little tips and tricks. Cannot get it to go away. It's like stubborn compared to normal acne. Not fair. This is a really nice concealer, especially for the price. It's not going to give you full coverage, but it does a really nice job, and I like the way it works, the way it feels. It's not heavy or anything like that. Where I want a little bit more coverage on that little guy, I'm gonna use the Hard Candy, what is this one? Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. Anywhere I have a little bit darker pigmentation or where I have any acne places where I need a little more coverage, this concealer is amazing for that. So I highly recommend it. It's Hard Candy. I'm just dabbing that on. I'm gonna be super boring, you guys, and use my same stuff I always use. Benefit Ka-Brow. It is the like pomade consistency. It is amazing. And I am in shade 3. I know that I need to be more adventurous with brows, but I have such a hard time. I like this, so it's like, wow. I don't even want to get anything different. Who has a like brow product that's like their holy grail that they just can't try anything else because of it? If you do, what is it? Comment down below and let me know what your favorite like holy grail brow product is. I swear anything by Benefit is like perfect. I have no complaints about anything by Benefit for their brows. It's amazing. The only thing that I can't use, and it's just because of the way my bald spots are, I cannot use a, what's it called? Browsing. Let me see. I can't use the foolproof brow powder, and it's just because of my bald spots. It just doesn't work for me, but I wish it did. It does well where I have hair, but where I don't have hair, I have issues. So if it wasn't for that, it would be a perfect product, but I just can't use that. But if you're about the powder life and you like that and it's an easier consistency thing for you guys to work with, you should try that one out. It just doesn't work for my brows. I hate that, but it doesn't, but you should try it. Okay, to set my face, I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Clean Professional Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm just gonna use a big kabuki brush and just tap that on all over. And then start buffing it in after I get a pretty decent coverage from tapping. Ooh, bye-bye, headband. Where's he going? We need you. My crazy hair. Ugh, I hate clean hair. I cannot do anything with clean hair. Like, It just lays there. Who else hates clean hair? Raise your hand, leave a comment down below, leave a little raise your hand emoji. It's crazy. I hate clean hair. I can't do anything with it. I just, it goes in a ponytail until it gets kind of dirty. And then once it gets dirty, I'm like, oh, I can do my hair now. I know that sounds horrible, but it's my favorite when it's dirty. I just can't deal with it being like clean. Obviously I like it clean, but it's like, ugh, it can't hold a style. It just hangs there. It's staticky. Like, ugh, just stop. Just get dirty now again. I regret washing my hair. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna bronze with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer with a big fluffy brush. I love this smell. Seriously, my favorite smell. It's like beach and tropical and happiness and warmth and oh, I love it. Who else loves the smell of like sunscreen and like beach products? Like, I'm obsessed with the smell of that. Like the smell of summer. I don't like the heat of summer, but I like the smell of summer. Like, how does that work? Like coconut and those kinds of things make me so happy, but I'm not a huge summer person. So go figure how that works. I don't even know how that works, but it does. Let's contour with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Kit in the shade Dolce de Leche. And I'm just going to use a kind of, what is this? I don't even know, contour or detail brush. I don't even know. You guys, I'm the worst. If you're coming to me for brush help, I can't help you. I can tell you what it looks like and what I use it for, but I don't know what they're called. I am not a brush connoisseur. I make what I have work. Sorry, I'm not very helpful. That's the worst. Not very helpful with it. Maybe one day I'll figure it out. Who else like just gets in such a good mood when they're doing their makeup? Like, it's my favorite. I love just sitting here and playing with the makeup and my face and everything. Flat brush. Going into this shade here, what is this? Like a vanilla-y shade. I'm just gonna take that down the nose so I'm not too bronzed up here. Right in the middle. Underneath to kind of edge out anything I might have messed up. Chin. Under eye. You guys, I'm getting nervous. We're about to start the craziness. This is the part I know how to do. And I'm not worried about. We're about to get in it. And we're about to get real deep in it. And I'm scared. Let's do some blush. We're about to get in it. Guys, here we go. Are you ready for this? We're gonna use the NYX Ombre Blush in the shade Codebreaker. Bam! Yes, we're doing it, guys. We're going there. I told you I wanted something not normal. So pre-blush, we're pretty normal. Then we're gonna start getting into it, and there's gonna be a point of no return, and it's from here on. Buckle up, get ready, here we go. I'm in a good mood. I mean, I guess that's good. I'm in an excited, good mood, and we're about to get crazy. I'm going heavy because I know here in a little bit I am going to tone it down probably. So we're just gonna go in and be crazy first, then we can tone it down. Okay, let's prime our eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. I'm over here looking at what I pulled out because what I'm thinking I'm gonna use, and I'm like, oh, you guys, oh, I'm scared. Now, some of this stuff is not gonna be stuff that's still available, so I'm so sorry, or stuff that I don't even know like where you could buy it at, because I got it like hair shows and stuff. But I'll tell you the brand and all the things, and maybe you can find it. I just don't know where. So I set it down. I don't have like a all over like lid shade here, but I want to do like a higher up lid because of my hooded eyes. I want to see if I can get a little bit more oomph in here. I'm thinking I want the pink as like my all over lid shade here, and it is called Trash Talk. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush, and oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even express to you how nervous I am, but excited. It's makeup. I gotta live and stop being so boring. We're living this together. Well, truly, I've already lived it, obviously, by the time you see this, but sometimes I need to do a live on YouTube because that would be so fun, where we like do it together and do some crazy stuff, and who knows what we would come up with. It would be cool. Okay, blue is the main color I want to live with, so we'll go in with this 50 shade here, with a flat shadow brush, and we're just going to put that on the lid. Oh yeah, I forgot this palette is not like super pigmented, but they're really pretty. We're gonna live our best life here today. Okay, blue and pink, what are we doing? Okay, let's go in with a fluffy brush into the shade Rogue, which is this purple here. And let's make that kind of our like crease blender shade here. See what we get with that. This shadow palette is like the perfect shadow palette for summer. It really is. I don't think I'm going to use that Marabella eyeshadow that I showed you guys earlier, because I feel like it's going to be too dark for the look we're kind of gooding and going for here. Oh, we're getting skipping on this one. And don't worry, we're getting messy, and then we're gonna come back and clean it up and get a really sharp line here in just a minute. Or you could bake as well. I just don't have like good results with baking. I still have to clean it up, so I just kind of get messy and then clean it up later. Let's go in. It's still like skipping there. Taking the flat brush and placing it there with the pink. Ooh, I'm gonna do that on this eye because that was intense. Yes. I'm gonna end up using a flat shadow brush on all of this. On camera, it looks like it's skippy, and then in the mirror, it doesn't. I don't understand. This is strange. We're just gonna roll with it. Okay, and then with the flat shadow brush, we're gonna go in with the blue, light blue here called Space. And we're going to make that the inner corner, and then coming into the center of the eyelid. And again, I'm just kind of placing everything. I do not understand this one spot here. Like whatever it is, it's like picking up the pigment like crazy. Making it brighter, but it's still lighter. I don't understand. Okay, so here's where we are so far. You know what? We are gonna go into the Mirabilis shade, and we're gonna use a pencil end and just take that on the crease and outer V just to give it some more depth. Pink again, just to buff all that out. Okay, now let's take the same pencil in that we were using earlier in that blue 50 shade that we used on the lid, and bring it down on the lower lash line. And then that really light shimmery blue. And then we're going to take some concealer, and let's just use the Wet n Wild concealer and just clean up this line right here. With a concealer brush. Okay, and then going back with that sponge we used earlier just to set it in a little bit more. And then I'm going to use my Airspun translucent setting powder because it is like full coverage, and reset under my eye on top of that concealer. That flat brush, getting it on the lid, and then just gonna use that flat brush to tap it on. Okay, and then that fluffy bronzer brush we used earlier. Okay, let's leave it like that for now because I want to use this super sharp line to help me with liner and where we're going to place that glitter. Almost forgot the Ulta like white glitter that I have. What was I thinking? So I'm just spraying my brush with Fix Plus and getting a little bit of that glitter. I want it shimmery. That light blue we put on there made it nice, but I just wanted it even more like shimmer. So that's what we're doing here. Yeah, it's much better. I like it. Let's go in with the Stila Heavenly Hue highlighter in the shade Transcendence. It's like this nice like pinky purpley, it's really pretty iridescent color. I'm just going to use my ring finger and swirl that around and rub that on there. And then just take my middle finger to kind of touch up anything that needs touched up. I love this highlighter. A little bit on the tip of the nose. Cupid's bow. Chin. And then placing a little bit right above the eyebrow area. Okay. Let's use the glitter from Tarte. I'm so excited. Let's use I just grabbed like an old like eyeshadow brush I don't use. It's pretty stiff. Haven't used it in forever. And I'm just going to dip it in there and place it on top of this highlighter. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Let's get a little bit more though. I need to wear this look to work. Everyone would die. Like, what are you doing? It'd be fun. Oh my gosh, the moons are like so freaking cute. I hope this is showing up good for you guys on camera. I'm sure you could use your finger, but for me, I'm just using a brush so that way I don't get it super, like, my finger is super dirty. My God, that's super cute. I'm not gonna do anything too much more crazy. I wanna leave it at that for now. We might add more later. P.S. if you have sensitive skin, it is like a gel type of consistency to hold it to your skin. So if you are sensitive, you might just be aware of that because it is on your skin. So make sure it's not going to bother you. So you might try a little piece first or a little section on your face first to make sure it's not going to give you any irritation before just going all over your face with it. It shouldn't, but just in case. And then I'm just setting my brows with the Ulta Waterproof Brow Gel. And because this isn't like a super strange brush, I always like to go in with my spoolie, if I can find it, there it is, with my spoolie to just make sure it's distributed well all over on my eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of Physicians Formula Bronzer Booster with that fluffy brush we used for the bronzer earlier. And just kind of brush that on top of where we had used it and then the top of the forehead. Just so that the purples and pinks and blues don't make me look dead, because that's my biggest fear with using these types of colors, is that I will look dead. And then I'm just touching up that highlight on my nose. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my mascara, and let's do the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. Amazing packaging. This is festival enough on its own. I mean, come on. This is so freaking cute. I love this mascara, and the packaging is just to die for. They have a super cute one out right now, like with the Sugar Rush line that's yellow. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's like patent leather yellow. It's so cute. But I've got to use this one up and some of the other ones I did. I just hit my eyeshadow. Leave it to me. I swear, I do it every single time I do mascara. I hit my eyeshadow or my under eye area. I can't help it. I get too excited and then I'm just like, and hit everything. Who else does every single time? Like, come on. Okay guys, so I just got my lashes on. I'm using the Ardell Accent lashes and they are crazy. I told you this would be something I never wear. These are totally out of my comfort zone, but they are very out there and fun. But I went ahead and did a little bit of eyeliner right in here just to kind of bring it all together a little bit better for my personal preference. But this is definitely some festival look going on, that's for sure. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. It's a matte lipstick in the shade is teal. The shade is teal. We're gonna do it. This is what I'm scared of. I look dead as soon as it hits. And I always see these girls wearing like blues and greens and I love it and I want it, and then I put it on myself and I'm like, oh my God, I don't think I can pull it off. Oh my goodness. This is definitely like a unicorn look, that's for sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and do another layer just to get it a little bit thicker. I have to say though, I do like these lipsticks, especially for like what they were like $3. They're super nice and they actually stay for quite a while. The matte consistency is very matte, but the shine ones are really nice. I've been wearing those quite a bit. This is crazy. I wanted to use the Vice Special Effects. So this is what it came in. I got a little sample pack of it, of a couple different colors. I want to use the blue one here. So we're going to see how this looks. It's in the shade Ritual. I figured it would look super cool on top of the blue lipstick. So why not try it? Oh my gosh. That just took it next level. Oh my God. You guys, I think I just need a metallic blue. Oh my gosh, you guys. This took that lipstick next level. I can't stop looking at myself in the camera viewfinder and in the mirror. That took it beyond. Like, I was like, okay, the blue is kind of freaky. It's not like my shade. I like this. It darkened it up a little bit and definitely some shimmer going on. So we are like bringing it all together. Oh my goodness. I do want though, as I'm looking at it, I do want to do a little bit more glitter. I'm a little bit heavier. So I'm going to use my finger and just dab this on a little bit heavier so I can get a little bit more of a payoff. Oh yeah. So finger would be more if you want a little bit more dramatic, or if you would want it to be a little bit softer, you would use a brush, is what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and bring it up a little bit into the temple. Oh my gosh, I feel like a fairy. I feel like a fairy. Maybe I'm gonna have to be a fairy for Halloween and do this. I'm embracing it now. The lipstick took me there when I put that special effects on top. It took me there and it felt really good on my lips. So Urban Decay Vice Lipstick Special Effects, I'm about it. I'm gonna have to go buy some because I could wear this. Like, this could be super fun. There is a bunch of different colors and I'm sure by now there's even more, but here's some of the shade range. but I got the blue, the peach, and the purple and the white to try out. But that blue, oh, it's so fun. Okay, so I know I've taken up so much of you guys' time already by doing this. I'm not gonna set it with anything because I'm afraid I will disrupt what is sticking the glitter to my skin. So I'm not going to set it, I'm just going to let it be. Plus, I mean, I'm not gonna go outside, but if I was to go outside, go to a concert or something like that, I might think about it, but I would not want this to dry out too much or do anything where it's gonna make it flick off faster. So I would recommend probably just trying this unless you've done it before. Then you could use like All Nighter or something like that by Urban Decay. But I'm just gonna leave it be and let it do its thing and not cause any issues. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I know this was a long one. This was a crazy one, but I hope you enjoyed watching and got some laughs out of it. Or maybe you want to try this out. This is super cool. Like, honestly, if I go to a concert this summer, I'm probably gonna have to try this because wow, like, shocker. Like, could you imagine like super cute like outfit with this? Like, I am kind of feeling it. Like at first I'm like, never will I ever wear this, but I'm kind of feeling it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button and leave me a comment below of what you would like to see in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when my next one goes up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!